Hey guys, it's Sarah. Okay, so yes, today is the day I finally decided to sit down and make a video. Because you know what, there's just a lot of news happening. I did not want to wait till the weekend and have nothing else to do, surprisingly. So without further ado, here's the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Yes, this day has come, unfortunately. Freddie, Brianna, has now come back into light. I thought this conversation really wouldn't come up as much anymore, but it's back. And it came back because the topic of Freddie's birthday came up. I think he's like 2 or 3 now. I have no idea. I don't really keep tabs on them as much anymore. It's literally becoming like the Kardashians. So basically for Freddie's birthday, Brianna took him to Disneyland, which is actually really cute. So this says, Freddie at Disneyland yesterday, so cute, I cannot believe he is 2 years old today. Oh, okay, he's 2. I seriously thought he was 3 for some reason. I mean, he could be 5 and I still wouldn't question it. And then of course we got all these pictures of Freddie at Disneyland. And guys, even though I hate the whole Babygate thing and Brianna annoys the hell out of me, and I don't really like talking about Freddie that much, I have to say Freddie is adorable. I love Freddie when we get pictures of him. And you know what, to be honest, even though I don't really like Brianna, she's very pretty, gorgeous. I feel like Brianna looks different in every photo, and I still can't fathom that she was ever pregnant. Like, this does not look like a person who was pregnant. Like, I don't know what her diet plan is or her exercise routine, but I need to get on that. But yeah, Brianna looks cute, Freddie looks cute, it's like a professional photo. People were like, of course it's a professional photo. Whenever it has to do with Freddie, it has to be high quality. So I don't know if the Paps followed them, maybe they just wanted a professional photographer to take it. I really don't think the high quality thing is really a big deal. And then after all those pictures of Freddie at Disneyland, we got Louie's sister Snapchatting and doing Instagram stories about Freddie's birthday. So first I saw that Lottie put this on her story of her and Freddie. I think it's an old picture and it says, happy 2nd birthday, Freddie, love you. And then Daisy posted this of Freddie, happy birthday, Freddie boo, I love and miss you more than you'll ever know. And then Phoebe posted this of Freddie and she's like, wishing my beautiful little nephew a magical birthday from Auntie Fifi. Okay, I have to admit again, all those messages were really cute and I'm really glad that the Tomlinsons are like this. Like, they're trying to be involved. I don't really care whether Freddie is actually Louie's son or not. I don't really want to debate that on my channel anymore because 1, I'm tired of it, and 2, I just really don't know. I think Freddie's a cute baby, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But a lot of people have been saying, okay, if you really miss Freddie, why don't you go see him? Like, there's been many times where Louie's like, I miss Freddie, and people are like, then go see him. And I understand that to a certain level. Like, you can keep telling people that you miss them, but if you never go see them, do you really miss them? But you have to understand that there is quite a distance between where Freddie is and where the Tomlinsons are, and also Louie is very, very busy, so that's probably why he can't see Freddie as much. So I do understand a little bit why he can't just go see him. We know Louie's real personality. He's very generous, very nice, he loves kids, so I'm sure he would try. But this person says, I can't get over the fact that in almost a year we haven't seen Liam's kid once, but there's more pat pics of Freddie in the first year of his life than TV performances for Louie's entire solo career. Think about that. More pat pics of a kid whose family supposedly begged for privacy than TV appearances of an already famous artist with 4 singles out and who is launching a solo career. Now that I can agree with. I have always thought that that was a little sketchy, how Freddie and that whole situation has been so publicized in the media. Even when they ask for privacy, there's always so many pictures, high quality, and a lot of articles about it. But for some reason, when Liam has a kid, there's no pictures of the kid. We don't know anything about the kid, and to be honest, guys, that's the way it should be. I think when there is a child that young, they really shouldn't be in the media like that. I don't think it's good for any kid. So I think Liam and Cheryl are doing a great job. So I mean, I don't know, people could debate that Freddie is more publicized because there's more drama around Louie. Maybe Louie is a more popular member of the band. I kind of hate saying that as well because it kind of sounds shitty. And I mean, if anything, I thought Harry was the most popular, even though he's very low-key on social media. Tell me down below why you think this is, why Freddie is way more publicized than Liam's child. Okay, now in this next topic, this is also regarding Louis as well. So we all know that Louis likes to tweet a lot. He's very big on social media, and we also know that Louis is not subtle. So basically, this is not the first time that Louis has done a shout out to an album or promoted another artist or just talked about this publicly on his Twitter. But this time he tweeted, really like the NF Real Music album, some real shit. Now actually, I've been a fan of NF for a long time. My brother introduced me to them. They're really good. But of course, because we are the One Direction fandom, this came to some analyzing. Whenever Louis talks about a new song, an album, or an artist, we have to go check it out. Basically, this is the album that Louis was talking about, and it's a person in a cage. You know, a lot of symbolism, kind of related to maybe Louis and Harry's situation. And a lot of people pointed out how the lyrics on this album are very shady, and the fact that Louis really likes the album, it's real shit, it says a lot. Everyone's your friend when the music starts buzzing. I'm closer to the people that were there when I was nothing. I don't know why, but that sounds a lot like what Louis would write. Maybe it's because it said buzzin'. Record labels sign an artist they ain't got a clue what to do with. Why would I put my career in the hands of someone that don't even know what they're doing? Why would I sit in a room full of people that don't even care about me or my future and tell me they ain't really feeling the vision, then hop on the wagon the moment it's moving? Now, I don't know about you guys, but that little paragraph right there reminded me a lot of like Louis' situation or just like the music industry in general. This says, yeah, they say you got into music, you signed up to be hated. That's kind of weird because I don't remember signing my name up. Coming from people that give advice but never take none. I like my privacy, but lately I feel it's invaded. Again, very relatable to what Louis could be going through, and that's probably why he said real shit. I think Louis is trying to tell us something. It's like he's screaming, and he knows that us fans analyze a lot, so he kind of wants us to see this. He's hoping that we will analyze this. Look at the world we live in, defined by comment sections. Surround yourself with people that challenge how you think, not people that nod their head and act like they agree. Those people will cut you open just to watch you bleed. Always be yourself, not the person that you pretend to be. These people are gonna tell you that you will never make it. Then when you do, they're gonna say they knew you were going places. That's just how it works. Next thing you know, you'll be overrated. Hearing people say they miss the old you, it's crazy, ain't it? And perfect people don't exist, so don't pretend to be one. Yeah, so these lyrics shed a lot of light on being a real person, not being fake, how the music industry can kind of make you like a fabricated version and like a puppet. And like once you sign that contract, you're now like a slave to the industry. I don't know, I'm not really good at like analyzing lyrics, but that's kind of like what I got out of it. But either way, when I read it, it just reminds me a lot of like, again, what Louis could be going through, or what the whole band of One Direction has gone through, or any artist. Ask me how I'm doing, I'll say okay, yeah, but ain't that what we all say? That is literally a lyric Louis wrote in one of his songs. My biggest fear writing this record wasn't putting out trash, it was disappointing myself and the fan base. Trying to figure out if I'ma always feel the way that I feel, or maybe someday I can learn to be happy, or maybe I can't be, because if the music ain't emotional enough, are they gonna call me a has-been? Hoping someday maybe I could do what I love for a living with people I care for, people that care more about me as a person than money. So yeah, basically those are all the lyrics I gathered from the album. A lot of those lyrics reminded me of lyrics Louis writes on his album or stuff he would write. It's a very familiar theme. Who your true self is, feeling trapped, being like a puppet to the industry. And like this is what you signed up for once you sign that contract. But if you guys have any more analysis of the lyrics, please write your interpretation down below. I'd love to hear it because as I said, I'm not really good at analyzing lyrics. Okay, now we are totally switching topics now. We're going from Louis to his husband, Harry. And most of this is pretty much good news, and it's stuff that makes me very proud of Harry. Harry is being nominated for Best Newcomer and Best Breakthrough Performance for his role as Alex in Dunkirk at the 2018 National Film Awards UK. I've been seeing a lot of these tweets a lot saying like, oh, Harry was nominated for this role, this position, this award, go vote here. And also for the Oscar nominees, Dunkirk was in a lot of categories. And I think the Oscars are going to be in March this year. And I know this might sound like a biased opinion because I love Harry, but I truly think that Harry deserves an award, especially an Oscar or a Grammy. Like, he needs to get something. And I know he has before with his band, but being a solo artist, he needs recognition for that. Harry might disagree. He might say that the award he got from it was just people listening to his album because he's a very humble person. And that's nice and all, but I truly think that he deserves something a little bit more as well. And because we're such a powerful fandom, I think that that's very easy to do. But hopefully it's the fans who pick who wins and not the system, because that happens a lot.
You must be so pleased with how the Harry Styles thing played out, because people were like, come off it, and then went, actually, he's really good.
He's great. Yeah, but it's funny because you get asked whether I was surprised by that or whatever, and you go, well, no, that's my job. You know, my job is to figure out, is to meet someone, audition them, look at them, and figure out what they can do. And so ultimately, I wasn't surprised by it at all. But I was very pleased by people's reaction to what Harry did, because I think that he risked being almost too subtle or too, he's very, very real in what he does in the film, which is what I wanted. It's very truthful. He's just a very talented guy, did a terrific job.
Also regarding Harry in showbiz, this says James Bond's boss reveals Harry Styles could play 007 if they wanted a younger star. Now, I've been hearing about this a lot. I think it was mentioned in 2015. I don't know if James Corden mentioned it or not, or maybe just the media in general, but people have been saying that Harry could be a James Bond in a movie. Harry said he's one and done. He probably wouldn't take that role. If anything, I think Niall would, because he can do an amazing impression.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
But Lee Smith, the editor of Dunkirk, says, Harry could do it, play James Bond. If they wanted a younger Bond, then why not? He has got it. Harry is really good and he can go all the way. He is an exceptional talent and a complete natural on camera. You would have thought you were dealing with a guy with many years of experience. You would never know that was his first film. I didn't know who Harry was. Of course, my daughter explained to me that you don't get any more famous than Harry Styles, but he was really good and a genuinely charismatic fellow. If he wants to act, I cannot imagine he would not have a great future. Now, I love reading stuff like this because this is a huge compliment to Harry, saying that they thought he had more film experience. They couldn't believe that was his first film. He's a natural on camera. He could go into bigger future roles. That is amazing. And even if I didn't like Harry Styles, don't know how, but even if I didn't, I would still love reading that. And to be honest, I would actually think it's cool if Harry went out for such a big role like that. But I think Harry said he's one and done, he's just gonna stick with the music. So I don't know, I guess we'll just have to see what he does. And also, speaking of more Harry Styles appearances in the future, Jimmy Fallon tweeted, so excited, a young heartthrob and Harry Styles will be on SNL together April 15th. Now, when I read this tweet, I thought they meant young heartthrob as in like Louis Tomlinson maybe, like, oh my god, Harry and Louis are going to be on the same show, same time, same day, oh my god. But that's probably not practical. I don't know who the young heartthrob is, but it said Harry Styles, so I'll be watching anyway. I love when Harry is on Jimmy Fallon because I love them both. I'm actually going to a school right now where Jimmy Fallon went, so I just feel blessed being here in general. So I feel that much closer to Harry Styles, actually. And then, after all that great news, the media had to ruin my mood, ruin my day, by putting out these articles with these pictures. Harry Styles looks delighted as he enjoys sushi date with Victoria's Secret model girlfriend Camille Rowe. I just think it's funny how the media won't let this go. Like, it's actually embarrassing. I can't believe we've only gotten a few pictures of Harry and Camille Rowe looking normal, like friends. So guys, these are the pictures of Harry and Camille Rowe recently. I don't really know where they were or what they were doing, but guess what? I don't care. Because I don't know how these pictures look like they're together, because that's what the media are saying. Like, I look like this with my friend, if not closer. There is no chemistry in these photos. And to be honest, guys, these pictures don't prove that they're friends, and they also don't prove that they're in a relationship. Like, these pictures prove nothing. It only proves that they were standing next to each other. That's literally it. So I don't know what the media is talking about. I'm really trying not to be biased. I'm just annoyed by all this Camille Rowe shit. I don't even know how she came about. I don't know if they were like spotted at a party or something, but I'm over it. So tell me what you guys think about all of that below. Do you guys think that we're gonna be getting more Camille Rowe? Is this like the new girlfriend? Or do you think it's going to trickle off just like every other beard they've had? But anyway, guys, that is all the news for today, so tell me all your thoughts down below. And like always, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.